still putting up a fight because I love my mom, I love my family. When I was young, they would all look after me. I don't know why, but I feel like a burden. I spent my life overthinking my purpose. I can't really cry, I'm so used to the hurt. Trauma creeps up at me at the wrong moment. Oh, I just wanna numb the pain for a minute. I just wanna run away on vacation. I don't know what else to say now. I just need to numb the pain. To numb the pain for a minute. I just wanna run away on vacation. I don't know what else to say now. I just need to numb the pain. Fresh case. Lasers. Bring that love. Is the sun so red?
We are back. We are back. KP feels good, man. Welcome in, buddy. And welcome in, everybody else. We are back. Hallelujah. The computer had to get checked in back in again because our last stream was 3 weeks ago, and the computer didn't turn back on when I went to go turn it back on the next morning. So went back to the shop, got the motherboard replaced. Hopefully the GPU holds now because they had to clean that, but we let them rip off the covers to clean it because they were worried about warranties or whatever. So hopefully everything runs. If there is another break, just be FYI that it is going to be the reason why the GPU finally went too. So here we are. Back at it though. Been grinding some EAFC, don't worry, we'll be back probably tomorrow with that. I'm just trying to get my feet wet again with the streaming stuff. I had to get everything set up last night. I got it back yesterday. And we're back up and running tonight. I was backing up and running last night, but it was late, so I just went ahead and did, what did we do? I did some Aldini Cup, and then I think that really was about it. Oh, we did some squad battles, but I did some cleaning too, so, because all this was a mess, I threw all my crap, like, up here, because I was like, oh, I'm not doing anything. So we got all that cleaned up, and yeah, we're ready to go, man. We'd love to see it. We'd love to see it, so, hopefully, back to our regular schedule content. Just the time for Team of the Season next week, so excited for that. But that being said, we are going to continue, finally, our Season 2 of UCF. If y'all remember, it's been a while. We crashed out hardcore. We lost the Big 12 title game, so we didn't get to go to the playoff. And then we went and choked away the Gasparilla Bowl and to Georgia Tech. So even if we went to the playoff, I think we would have gotten smacked. So thankfully, we just kind of got embarrassed instead of that. So here we are, Team 2, or Season 2. We'll take a look at the roster. I honestly don't remember much. I do remember there was a freshman quarterback that we got. Yeah. Colin McCluster. He was our 5-star recruit, already an 80 overall. He's going to be He's gonna. I don't miss this drum line, dude. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I wish they would go back to the old days where they would do the different fight songs and stuff. Like, you know, switch it up a little bit instead of the same daggum song. But yeah, our 5-star recruit, 6'5", out of South Florida, out of Miami. He's got some crazy physicals. Basically, he can run. His accuracy has no skill caps, so that's nice. And then, honestly, he can just max out just about everything but power. But who cares about a quarterback having power? Yeah, just crazy stuff. He's the option king right now. What is that? Maximum tier? Is that that's not platinum, is it? That's platinum, right? Yeah. No wear and tear. Honestly, he's gonna be a really good prospect for us. I'm excited to use him. The temptation to redshirt him is there. It's there. Maybe we play him in the first couple of games and we see how he is, and then we can redshirt. We can get 4 games, so maybe we redshirt him down the line. Because I mean, we do have a decent quarterback here, but then that dude's gonna get mad, or I don't know. That dude's also a Brown is also a running back or a fast guy. Halfbacks, we're still pretty good at halfbacks because we redshirted Boone. There was no point in having 3 senior running backs last year, so we high takeover. We had 3 senior running backs, so we redshirted Boone because we were able to redshirt Boone. So he comes back. Montgomery's also in the fold, so we got 2 running backs we can swap out. That's really nice. Terrible fullback, but who cares? Receivers, we recruited some good receivers. Let me see. Yeah, we got a 4-star Darisaw, or Jared Darisaw, and then Jaden Darisaw, excuse me. And then, of course, we got the 3-star Bridgewater. And then Adongo was 99 speed. He's also 4 stars. So I mean, we got some young prospects. I might redshirt him. I feel like that's the move. But 99 speed on that one. Yeah, so we got some youth at receiver, not a lot of depth. Bagwood was one of our targets last year. Pittman's going to play a key role this year. He was crucial in the team last year. So we got locked up tight end. We got a young offensive line. We had to do some maneuvering. Not the greatest. Junior, I think the junior center. We do have a senior right guard. And then a freshman right tackle. Everybody's a freshman, basically. Sophomore. Excuse me, sophomore. Oh, everybody's an underclassman. So, some depth at the defensive line. So, I mean, we'll get some pressure in. Your D tackles are really good. So, no worries there. We got a little bit of work at linebacker, but we did get a 4-star Devon Workman. So he's gonna grow into hopefully a beast in middle linebacker. We can use him as our spy as it comes down to it. Yeah, he's got an elite trait, development trait. And then who we got the right side line? Yeah, we got to replace our linebackers this year. I think that's what we aim for in recruiting. We'll take a look at that in a minute. And then some young corners. Well, I should say 1 young corner, and then yeah, I might redshirt. I definitely need to redshirt that. We're gonna need some depth at corner. Good, but not great corners. We got a couple of fast ones. Free safety, young safeties. I know we got some young safeties. I believe this was a 5-star. Yeah, Kiki and Nimkwapali. The lead development too. So, some pretty good depth on this roster. We still got some work to do. Let's take a look at the recruiting aspect of the thing. I believe we already set our board, so yeah, it looks like we were definitely going after some linebackers. Were we able to scout everybody? We did not scout everybody. Alright, I gotta remember how to do this. It's been so long. Alright, I think we put a punter on there. Alright, so we want to go after... God, what do we really want to go after though here? I don't really need a QB again. The corner would be nice, but he doesn't want to be... Man, we went off to a lot of prospects that really don't want us. Let's take this middle linebacker. But we're gonna need some depth at linebacker. Dang, dude, I don't really know at this point. I guess we kind of pick and choose where we need some depth. I know corner we'll need some depth. Definitely need some depth at receiver. Especially 95 speed is really nice. I don't want to chase down a 5-star quarterback if I don't need to. But I do want to go after this right end. I think we can steal this. Definitely can go after. We need a halfback. Our halfbacks are not. Yeah, definitely this outside linebacker. Yeah, we definitely need some depth here. Honestly, with the gyms, I want to go after as many gyms as I can. 5-star cornerback here. Alright. I finished recruiting this guy. 90 agility, 360. He's got 360 as his, we're 4th on his list. I'm gonna put 35 on these next couple here. Definitely want a right tackle. Honestly, I want this guy. And then let's, I might not win that, but we're gonna put 5 on him just for. Alright, so that's what we're going with. We got a slew of guys. We'll see if we compete early on with these recruits. If not, we'll go from there. I did not mean to click on play game yet. So we did reschedule the I-4 matchup rivalry. I feel like we got robbed last year. We should have played better. I think I went on the road again, even though I think we played there last year. I didn't mean to do that. Let's take a look at our schedule. This is what the schedule we set the last stream. At UCF, at Kansas State. That's our tough one, I think, that we scheduled. Or no, that's our Big 12 game. Excuse me. That's our Big 12 opener. We'll be at Kansas State. Wow, they just decided to like throw us in the fire. We got Kansas State and Oregon State. And then at Cincinnati. Whew, that's going to be a tough one. At Baylor. Dude, we started off with 3 straight Big 12 road games, man. Oof. We get Oklahoma State at home. At BYU. At Texas Tech before we close out the season with West Virginia, Houston, and Kansas. Dude, that is a brutal schedule. That is a brutal Big 12 schedule. Terrible road games. We got 4 home games, and it looks like 5 road games. Ugh. It's gonna be, it might be a rough year for us. Oh, Big 12 eyes. So yeah, there you have it. That's our schedule. No Alabama sneaking up on us. Nothing like that. Alabama did win the national title last year, so obviously they're number 2. Oregon, you got SMU up there. Indiana's up there. Notre Dame, Texas, Tennessee, Oklahoma, OSU, Kansas State. Not a lot of Big 12 teams. We might be able to sneak in there, but we'll see. Yeah, we got Kansas State in there. We got Colorado at 17, Arizona at 15. Yeah, that's as high as it goes right there. Arizona at 15. They're the defending champs, so. All right, let's get to it. We're going to start off with our rivals at USF, excuse me. And we'll be UCF. Hopefully, we're going to try out our freshman quarterback. If not, we're going to redshirt him. I don't think he needs to be redshirted, but we'll see.
Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James.
I think we have enough depth.
Home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today.
Bro, I miss this so much. I've been wanting to play a game for a while, or for a few weeks, and I'm like, I don't really just want to do the Florida State one I've been doing because it's just kind of boring at this point. Like, let me wait to do UCF. It's amazing I didn't play this game off stream. Alright, looks like we're getting the ball first. That should be a blowout. So of course, they took it to us last time too.
The Knights will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own.
Oh man, I'm rusty, dude.
It's
gonna be a little bit rusty here.
Yeah,
it'll be a 35-25 last year. Now we let that one slip away. I think we had I think we had 14
game.
nothing
When
lead
you
that
have
game.
a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on over.
All right, we got a star running back. We got Bridgewater, I believe, is a redshirt freshman. And of course, our first stat with the
this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we
true
played
freshman
these games
quarterback.
before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game
Looks
seems
pretty
to be
good there.
moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder.
Looking pretty good there.
Your
Okay.
composure will be tested
Dude, look at his
early in a
size.
game
He's
like
every
this.
bit of 6'5". It's our 6'5" freshman
Trying to
quarterback,
hit
man.
the sideline on the right.
Nothing
Into
there.
the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
All right, let's see here.
I know you want to prepare for every game the same
Already
way,
in the
but there's
third,
just
that's
something
cheap.
different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware
All right,
that
let's start. Let's see
games
what we
like
got here.
this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something
All right,
that
first
people
down.
are going to talk about for
All right, he does move pretty
years
quick, not
and
gonna lie.
years down the road.
Yeah,
you
we
have
had nothing
got
on
to
that
show
one.
up and play your best football in games like this.
Nothing there.
The Knights will line it up on 1st and 10.
It might be a year where we're going to struggle to get open.
He wants to throw. Catch in the
All
middle.
right, we'll take our 5
Richardson.
yards. 5 yards on top.
They
That's all
stop
we
him
do.
almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The
Oh,
give
dude,
to
they
the running
killed
back
us on
from
the
the
edge right
shotgun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
I'll tell you, this
I
is
don't
a
wanna
running
run- I don't wanna
back
run a
who's
big
very,
play action
very
pass on
dangerous. Their
third and
defense
three.
did a good job getting him down there, but they got to do a
Come
great
on,
job
Boo.
gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and
Come
turn
on,
those
Boo.
types of plays into
All right,
home
there we go.
runs.
Works his way to the 41.
Okay,
and
so
then
now
is
we're going to run
plenty
play
to give
action.
him
We're going to run a
first
wheel
down.
route here.
The Knights are rolling down the field.
Look for Richardson to get open. If not, Bridgewater would be our outlet, and then Pittman could be the safety here.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
They got to me, though.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love
Honestly, they didn't look
a clean
too-
pocket where they can
too much was
step up,
open. I looked like they were
throw the
running,
football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the
zone
defense.
anyway.
Beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean
run
hit
man
on the
here.
quarterback.
Back to pass. It's
Oh!
McCusker. The freshman able
Well.
to get home with the sack.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside line.
That's a drive killer, y'all. That's an absolute drive
I
killer.
get to rush the passer just like this and put them on
My
the ground.
goodness.
Then I
They're
get to cover
bringing
in
the blitz
space.
here.
I get to move all over the place.
Damn.
And this defense goes back to
Well.
back sack, Jack. The Knights will send out the punt unit.
Now can you drive real
This will
quick,
be their
huh?
first punt of the afternoon.
Come on, dude. Oh, he stepped
He'll
out.
bring
Okay.
it back. It's Smith. Just a wall of defenders everywhere.
Oh,
he looks, and he's
dude.
guided out of bounds after a short return. So
Our
USF's
receivers are really
offense will
bad.
try to get something going with their
That
first
might be a
possession.
problem.
When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as
And
he
then,
does,
like,
you know he's gonna
Boone
be
is not
breathing down
quite
your
as
neck.
good as
You gotta
Harvey
get
was.
rid of
Harvey,
it.
Harvey was a
This
beast.
quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He's
Harvey
knows
was
he's
a
not gonna
freaking
have
beast.
a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big
I
matchup in this
know.
game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming
All right, I
off
think
the edge.
Alexander's our
Let's see how
freshman.
this
That's gonna be
kid
our-
performs under pressure.
It's going to be all right.
Looking to move it through the air.
Good stuff, D-line. Good
And
stuff.
the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
Ooh.
That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive
All
sack.
right, we'll slant
Now
the
it's
D-line
2nd down.
inside.
Makes the catch. It's
He
Porter.
got 3 yards all
And
day,
a
man.
good job of coverage by that defense. Just
All right,
a
we'll
short
cover
pickup.
3 here.
Here they come, facing
Back
3rd
these guys
and
up.
long from the 40.
We got 2 out wide here. 3 out
Looking
wide
to
here.
throw, and he needs a bunch.
There we go.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he
Well,
goes.
this might be a very low-scoring game, I got a
Bulls
feeling.
will line up to pin it away. They'll look to pin him deep.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, get that. Missed the block.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. UCF has
All
it
right,
once
they're
again.
bringing
What do you
blitzes.
think
Kinda
about
crazy.
that? That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive. Fires and
That
picked
was
off.
a good throw.
Going the other way.
That's
and he's
supposed to be a good
got
throw.
room.
I
And
panicked.
he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I can't be doing that because I'm gonna destroy his
Offense is just what they want here.
development at that rate. Oh, I missed.
Got it behind the line.
I didn't miss that one though.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first
That
down.
spread me out a little bit.
Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. The give to the tailback. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
It's hard to stop
Our quarters here.
That's why you run the
Put them
football
in.
consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later.
Sit in this
But you got to
middle here.
tackle this guy over and over again, who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They've got it down.
It was either run off on the guy running down the middle, or it was
And the Bulls trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Grab
Get him down.
It's Eckles. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution
goal line
there.
here.
See if they can get it done on second and goal. Brown will throw it.
Oh my
Trying
God,
to
I
get
missed
to
it.
it. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown Bulls.
You get down here.
Well, I don't know why we struggle with them to win.
So much,
Every
you
time.
play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on
I don't
the
think we're as
run,
good as our
and a
85
nice
rating
sleight
says
of
we
hand
are,
by the offense.
honestly.
Bring out the play action.
All right, let's
Hit
slow
this
it down
guy
here.
Right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up and play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
Here he comes from
Let's slow
inside
it
his
down.
own
We're gonna get some run.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at
Let's get a running
18.
game going. That's really what needs to
Now
happen
the
right
UCF offense ready to go back to
now.
work.
He's cold.
Well, let's see if this drive goes
Let's get our-
better
let's
than
get
the
our-
last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick
Come on,
pick,
come on.
David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this
All right, let's
offense
run
in a
like
little bit
a-
of rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like
Alright,
the
start
guy
dropping
maybe
it.
that just needs
They
to
keep
kinda
bringing
get into
blitzes
the
and
flow of
stuff,
the
and
game. So
then they
maybe
keep
get the
stunting
running
them
game
with
going
the
here. Just give him
linebackers.
some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
There we go. Yeah, this guy's
They
not
make
quite as
the
good as
stop, and that will
I miss
likely
RJ
bring us
Harvey.
to the end of the first quarter.
All right, that's the end of the first right there.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
Down 7-0. They got 22 yards. Like,
They are lined up and ready to go and
Let's do
get
the
things
touch
started
pass
here
here.
in a second. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to
come
work.
on, blitz. 3rd and 1 here.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
I didn't get there. I didn't get there.
And he's a real nowhere man tackle in this no-game land.
And that's a gut punch, especially if you're the offensive coordinator, because that was sort of a foreign look, a pre-snap motion, a timing play, trying to get the receiver the football quickly. You're expecting to outflank the defense,
Honestly, I didn't
but
think
give
we
the
were gonna
defense a
get that
ton
first
of
down
credit.
again, but-
They made the bigger play, and now they've set you up.
All right,
on fourth down.
we're still slinging here on
Alright,
third or
stand
on this
set on
this
first
one,
and
but we're looking
10.
for Boo, Richardson. Depending on what the safety
It's
does.
McCluster. And it's incomplete. If you're
Gotta
going to
help
take
us
a
out,
hit like
man.
that, you
Alright,
might as
screen
well
play
hang
here.
on to the ball. After
We've
the
outplayed them.
misfire
That's the
now
thing. We
on
have
second
outplayed them
down.
already. Fortunately, you don't get
He's looking
wins
to
based
throw.
on how you perform. It's how you
Get it out on the screen.
if you score or not.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup.
Yeah,
but
honestly,
still
man,
short of first
that should be a first down.
Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third?
Block,
Trying to
the
pick it up
blocks.
on the ground.
Offensive line solid.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line.
Offensive
and
line
that'll be a
solid.
first down.
It's the skill
Knights have
positions that
this
we're gonna have
offense
to go do
rolling.
some recruiting.
Trying to find his man on first down. Flushed out of the
Oh
pocket.
man, look at that speed.
Trying to escape and
Look at
get
that
it himself.
speed.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And he'll finally slide
Hey,
after the long
man.
run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally
Austin,
starting
bro,
to
he
get
is
it in here.
fast. He's
First
so
and 10.
fast. All right, no more
Snap
winding him.
motion quarterback trying to get a read. Caught in the backfield.
There
It's
we go.
Montgomery.
There we go.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was
Just a
on
little
the way.
dink and dunks right now. Let's get comfortable with his throw
The Knights
motion,
has
and
moved it inside the 20.
he's definitely gonna need some development. We know that. All
Looking to pass on second down. Buys a little time.
right, screw this. We're going in.
Got
Oh,
enough
he left you
space.
short.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard
Alright, where's our go-to play here? We're spacing tells each other here, like,
quarterbacks. Hard
at the
focus
2 or at the 1.
soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane, he was gone. No second guessing at all. That was
Touchdown. Let's go.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
Gotta get him on the board.
And how
Gotta
about
get him on the
this
board,
play
you
by
know?
the offense? First and goal from the 1 yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be
there we
a
go.
run.
That's the drive we
Nice
needed
job
right there.
by the offense.
83 yards,
Slight
3
lead,
minutes.
throwing the football, getting the touchdown.
We check in with Kevin
I
Connors.
can't-
What's going on, Kevin?
We're always stopping ourselves
Back
at this
to your
point.
game after we update the nation on this one.
Dude, Kansas lost to Fresno
Fresno
State.
State
Come on.
dug down deep and found a
Well,
way
the end of
to
our season
secure
schedule is gonna be
the
pretty easy.
win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this.
I mean, to be fair,
It
we have
sure beats trying to
3 home games
explain a
anyway.
bad loss.
They're setting up the screen.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one.
Yeah, we'll have to,
work on moving
That's gonna be how we
How
start.
about that? Sounds
That little
like
chunk of the
they
schedule
have a
where
good
it's
game there,
Texas
Kevin.
Tech,
Thanks for the
BYU.
update.
I think if we can go 2-1 right there,
Nice pitch and catch
I think we'll
there,
be
and they'll
okay.
have enough for the first down. And now
because
a fresh
with
set of
having
downs
home
for this
games
offense.
at the end of the year is gonna be the saving grace of the schedule.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Oh,
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
dude.
Touchdown, USF! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Man,
Where's
there
my
was something
defense on
going
that?
play
Where's
between
the
quarterback
corner?
and receiver. They were looking at each other. It was almost like they were smiling. The receiver
Freshman
got to his
receiver,
right.
are you kidding me?
He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed.
Yeah,
puts on
he
the
got burned
afterburners,
on that one.
accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
Yeah, he got burned.
And the PAT gives them a
All right, we go to the half
14-7
here
lead. About to kick it
with the
off.
tie game, and then we'll get him off the field in the third. I think that's gonna be the game plan.
And no chance at a
Honestly, the way
return.
we're
Here
moving the
they'll
ball.
start this drive at their own 25. The UCF offense back
Let's
on
go
the
read
field,
option.
ready to go to work. That running game
Let's get to the 2-minute
was
warning, and
impressive,
we'll go from
taking
there.
them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on
I
offense this
feel like I
next
covered the
drive,
play.
take
It's
a
just
look
like
at
we just
their
don't have the
safeties
speed.
and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
I don't know what we
The
just
clock
picked.
has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead.
It's like a
before the
fake
break.
jet pass here.
Motion from the offense. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Pulls it in. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard
7
line.
of 10 for 40 yards is probably
Let's
not
see how
ideal,
successful
but
they'll be on 1st and 10.
all right, let's put Richardson on a drag here.
He's gonna pass. Caught near the sideline, it's Boone. And there's gonna be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
That's when I think if the running back could
Come
have
on,
over,
boys.
he would
Come
just
on,
let that ball
boys.
sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time.
Oh my
to
God,
just
he's so
let that ball go.
fast. He's so
He's
fast.
run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big
Man,
pickup
6'4",
and
he's got
made
more
the
yards
stick
on his
for a
feet than he does
first down.
throwing.
The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
All right, okay, they're gonna hang.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the
Good
wideout.
catch.
Makes a connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
And I love the awareness
take
by the
that,
wide
we'll take
receiver
that.
on that play because I'm
That's a
not
win right
sure
there.
that route was supposed to be that deep.
got
You got
four
to
routes
wonder if the
somewhere.
receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Throws
Oh, he
to the
dropped it.
wideout.
Come on, man.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll
All right,
try
quarterback's
it
on
again
fire.
2nd down.
Yeah, he's feeling it now.
Setting up the screen.
Oh, great block right there.
They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution
All
by
right,
this
let's
offense.
run this minute out,
The
boys.
Knights are threatening in the red zone.
Run this minute out. I don't want to give up a field goal and then get the ball back. Not ideal.
Fast
knew he
motion
over there
from
when
the
it happened.
offense.
All right, I think we're gonna be good here.
Leaves it with the back. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
And just a great job by the defense.
It's on our bubble here.
That's your job. Be scout up front.
Who's the
Stuff
pop?
the run
Pittman
play.
Jr.?
Make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's one-on-one.
We're gonna run this down just a tad. I'll say about 21.
From the gun, they'll try to
get that
impose
juke.
their will.
Get that juke, baby.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Knights!
That was a nice run right there.
And I love that this
Good read,
offense
good read.
Stuck to the run game, didn't panic.
I think we're good there. We took out 2
They answered
minutes.
the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can
So
tie this
hopefully
football
they don't go down and score a
hopefully
field
go
goal.
into
I don't think
half
that's enough
with a
time,
lot of
but
momentum.
it shouldn't be enough time.
25, no attempt at a return.
We're just going to run cover 4
South
palms.
Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer
They do
that
have all
last
timeouts.
score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level.
All
They've
right,
got to
they're
score
sticking the
points,
ball.
David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now
Fortunately, he
is
just
tied.
slammed me over 10 there.
Being a play call. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be
It's gonna be
aggressive.
close.
because
It's gonna be
this is a
close.
back and
Nothing
forth
big here.
game, so a lot to process
Everything
and
underneath.
think about.
Brown wants to pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. We've got a
still
timeout
got
in
some
the
time
waning
here. They
seconds
can
of the
run.
half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He's looking to throw it.
All right.
Just gets rid of it to the running back
All right.
underneath.
The
offense
it's a little too
uses
much time,
timeout
but
to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick
almost a
breather.
little bit too much time. But
Just
we
enough time
survived
for
at
one
least the
final
field goal
play
too.
in
Now
this
we gotta
half.
survive the Hail Mary.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Throws toward the end zone.
They're out of
It's
bounds.
incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors and our
66
halftime
pass
update.
yards isn't ideal. 105 rush yards isn't too bad. 12 first downs is crazy for a first half.
Hatred that comes with a good
We definitely got to move the ball a little bit better. This is a beautiful run right here. Look at that. Bounce outside. Bang.
And this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've
Love how they
mauled
showed
that
twice.
defense
We don't have
and
any
also
highlights.
just about broken their will. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys.
All right, war on I-4,
to
man.
see who comes out on top of this
The war on
rivalry
I-4.
contest.
We can thank King Cygnus for this one.
The
He
Knights will try to kick this one deep to get
so
things
politely
underway in the
introduced
second half.
USF on our schedule. And so
And
now
he
it's going to
desperately
become
wanted
a
to
yearly thing
attempt
for
a
us at
return,
least.
but decided not
I don't think
to.
they do it in
Instead,
real
they'll
life,
take the
but
touchback. South
they should.
Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch.
Yo,
You see
Adam,
what
how's it
type of
going, man?
tweaks were made
How
at the
was
half,
Spain, dude?
especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this.
Did you have a good
It's
vacation?
been a good game.
Sorry I haven't been on.
It's been a little bit of
I was telling people I finally got my computer fixed, so we're back
Now
at
what you
it.
get in the second half. Who's gonna
We are
get
back at
aggressive,
it today.
Paul? Who's going to take some shots?
Unfortunately,
try to
with
make
like
some plays
the
and really go for it?
AFC kind of being a little bit dead
it's
right now,
interesting. I
content.
think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs.
I'll probably
with
get back
respect
at it
to
tomorrow
who
for some
does
weekend
make the
league or
best
something like
adjustments.
that.
There's a lot of coaches that believe
Very good.
we're
That's
just
good to
gonna
hear.
do
Good to
what we
hear.
are, we're gonna keep doing what
Assume
we
the
do.
wedding
We're
went
just gonna do
smooth.
it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense.
Oh.
We'll find out here.
Right down the
Got
middle
it
on my
in the
phone.
middle, it's excellent. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the
I'm glad it went well, man.
49-yard
Glad it went
line.
well.
The Bulls moving
Are you
quickly
grinding
to
the
line.
squad battles XP points? I saw all those XP points. I'm like, man, I should have just waited for the squad battles.
From the shotgun, the inside
These
give.
guys releasing all this
And the defense
SP at the end of the year,
no
or end of the
pickup
season.
at all on that play. They got
What a
nothing on
game.
the last play at 2nd and 10. Brown will throw it.
I got too many linebackers out there.
Fires to the big fella. He's in open space.
No, didn't start the
downfield.
season.
They are finding soft
probably
spots
not
in
worth it
this
then.
defense. He's got it down to the 25.
If you were like somewhat close, I think you
That's
probably
what
get
QBs
it.
love their tight ends so
I mean, unless you want
especially
some-
when they're
I guess some
athletic,
free
'cause they
packs.
make
I do it for the
short
packs, probably.
throws turn into long gains because of his ability.
And
Good
the
sack, good
freshman
sack.
will chalk up a sack.
All Alright, let's
And
bring
I
up Bliss
love
here.
playing man coverage on the back.
dude's just
Get in
sitting
those
back, just
receivers'
torching
faces.
us.
Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home.
There we
Pressure
go.
them,
I
pressure
told
them,
you, don't
pressure
let him sit back and be comfortable.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll
I mean to
lose
do
a
that
couple.
a second time though.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Oh no.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen.
It's
to the
about
back,
a
and
field
they'll
goal
stop
here.
him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive.
Alright, give up a field goal.
And now they take the lead.
Get my call from DoorDash. Why am I getting a call from DoorDash? No idea. Alright, kickoff return here. I have no idea why I'm getting a call from DoorDash.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense
I don't know why they
can
don't do.
do.
just message. Like, it's so much
He'll
easier
start the
for
return
someone to see a
inside
message
the
than it is
5.
a phone call.
He was hoping for something a
That's
little
just
more
speed up.
dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCF has it once
And we
again.
got so
What
many
do you
fancy
think about
plays.
that?
It's just hard to run them all.
Jesse,
Let's just go simple run play here. Counter to the right.
With a touchdown.
Yeah,
That was
mixing
a TD
and
the
matching
last
play
time.
calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see
block,
what they can do
dude.
here in this next drive.
Yeah,
I'm
and I
watching
don't
my-
expect
it didn't matter,
anything
but watching my
different.
receiver
Put together
just,
a
like,
drive
run
like
off.
that, I would do more of the same. Keep the
Alright, we're gonna
pace,
run
keep it
touch
going.
pass here. Go
Got
the other
6
way.
on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Oh, yes.
He's loose.
Look at all that space.
The 40. And after
Yes,
gobbling up
sir.
some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Alright, we're gonna do a fake
Any
touch
ways
pass.
Can I get it to my guys who can
That's
fly,
his best throw all day. It wasn't even his throw.
and let them make big plays. This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, going full
that's a
speed
terrible
across
throw.
the formation.
Oh, yes. Bro, big
Touchdown,
one, baby.
UCF. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second
He
half.
might have his favorite freshman target, I think.
That was a lightning fast drive that ended
Nice
with a
throw.
touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man,
Good
we might as well
drive.
get our popcorn out because we're going to get
Alright.
a lot of scoring.
That gives us the lead,
And
man.
the extra point is
21-17.
good, and it's a 4-point lead.
First of the game after that terrible pick that we threw at the start of the game. Looks like we're finally coming back into it. Finally coming back into it a little bit.
For a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring
Number
it to
one,
the
baby.
25. South Florida has it back in the Bulls'
Defense bowed up after a couple bad plays.
Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to
Oh,
find
dude.
your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the
They
defense.
they're
now.
killing
You
us on-
understand what they're trying
on
to
the
do,
corners
what
for
their
some
game
reason.
plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game.
I'm gonna try rushing with Kelly here.
He'll keep it
Oh, he
himself.
broke my tackle. Come on.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty
A little
good
salty there, not
yards.
gonna lie.
Yeah, and half of the QB calls his own number and all these options.
Alright,
out
Kelly's
there.
gonna go in here again. We're gonna
Decide to
slant.
stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next
good
read
route.
off of that? How am I
I
going to
missed the
mix
tackle.
things up and keep this defense on top?
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I don't understand what's
And the
happening.
Bulls in the
Defense is
hurry
not
up.
bowing up like it needs to. Offense has figured it out. At least we got a rhythm on offense.
Flips it out of the
RPO.
flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive.
Nobody
but
got popped,
I
too.
like doing
I don't know
more
if
of
I'm
that
worth
in
getting
today's
popped.
college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance.
Oh, that
to
DN
do
saved our
damage
butt on
in
that one. I
space
got
away
caught up
from
in the
all
block.
Big boys inside.
My guard went up
They're
on me.
trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive
WrestleMania
end in a bind,
weekend,
but
yes,
he's just
sir.
way
I'm
too
excited.
athletic, and
I'm
he
excited.
guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball.
Have you seen the
he
stage
knew it,
yet,
and was
Adam?
able to make the tackle in the backfield.
They got the, they introduced the stage this morning. The stage looked really nice.
So hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good
I'm
news is they
stoked.
got a field goal in their back pocket.
I'm definitely stoked for night 2. Night 2 is gonna be
Never
crazy.
right down the middle.
Crazy night 2.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Alright, we're just gonna take this out here.
And he's coming out of the end zone.
Oh, come on, come on, come on.
Bringing the heat.
Ooh.
He gets it across the 25
Oh,
to
man,
the
he gets it to
27 after
27.
bringing it out of the end zone.
Kind of load of baloney is that.
Now the
Alright, we're around the ball here.
ready to go back
Dude,
to
they're
work.
killing us on yards
That
now.
last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They
Bridgewater's
could
killing their
capture
best
so
corner.
much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Oh, the dangerous throw.
And he really needed to hold on to that.
I don't know
one, but
why
it was
that,
not loose, and third down is coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical.
We
Nice
haven't run
job
double
with the
stack
hit,
yet all day.
forcing that
Let's do
incompletion.
curl.
It'll be third and short from
Curl
the
over here, and
33.
then an out route to Bridgewater.
Back to pass. It's McCluster.
Yes, sir.
Quickly complete. Finally run out of
Good
bounds,
stuff,
but he has his
baby. Good
offense
stuff.
rolling with a first down.
All right, we're gonna get
It's all
another
about
counter
critical
here.
downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively.
Yeah, I say let's go into the fourth after this round, man. That was a beautiful, beautiful play.
Up a third down like that is just a gut punch.
Like I said, offense kind of getting the rhythm a little
We'll
bit.
give
So
him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really
we're
good
slowly
job by the
getting
defense,
the
wrapping them up,
cluster
getting them on
kind
the
of
ground,
the
taking
groove a
away
little
that
bit.
run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations.
WrestleMania
Really good job by the defense.
Hey, you're probably not gonna watch it with me this year. It is what it is.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position
They
here with
message
the
me?
lead. Let's take a look at our game summary.
Why does my receipt look like that, y'all?
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
I got no idea. Might be a good time for a play action. I don't know about play action or
Second down
read
here
because
as they
you got
come back
literally
to
3
work
routes,
after the break.
3 different layers.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
All right, we're gonna switch Bridgewater off.
Now the play fake.
Oh yeah, beautiful. Oh, I didn't get there.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
I didn't have enough time.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying
I like
to hit
this.
you.
I
That
like the
time,
shower out because you
pressure
got a
got to
crossing
them. It
points
forced the incompletion.
in a couple different
After the
places.
second down,
So linebackers go
misfire,
2 deep, you
looking
go
at a 3rd and 8.
square or circle, and if they don't drop, you go triangle. Yes.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Damn, dude, they love it.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had
That's
to
rough,
kick it
dude.
away.
Alright,
And
take
nobody
16.
able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. South
Good
Florida
cover for
ready
here.
to send the offense back onto the field. Guys, that last
There's my
couple
boy
plays,
Alexander, our
running
freshman,
having to take the
our freshman
Yeah, and I think,
5-star.
Jason, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end
Alright,
zone.
we're
this
going
time.
cover 3
Yeah, and
here.
I
I
think
think someone's on a
you just
blitz.
gotta be
Yeah.
more physical at the point of attack. Get some
The
push
Saints
up
is gonna go
front.
on
You need
blitz
to be
here.
the best running team in this game to win.
Handoff to the single running
Got
back.
there.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward because losing this
Oh,
game
no.
in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That
I need my
hot
defense to
seat is
blow up
getting
here, man.
hotter.
We had a chance to
And I
extend
think
the
all
lead.
eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the
Yeah,
page
just
and
didn't
move
work
on
out
from
for
there.
us.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just
Double.
turned up
Our
the hot
offensive
seat.
line didn't hold up, I should say.
They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is
Gotta do this, you gotta do that.
We're going to find out how good of a coach
You
he
get
is. We're going to
nothing.
find out how loyal these fans are really
And
quickly.
Austin
in
Reed
this
has
season.
killed us.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Bulls
Bring
are
some
on the
blitz
move.
here. Oh,
Grabbed behind the line, it's
good
Porter.
stuff here.
And the defense settled in to stop
Come on,
that one
boys.
for a short gain.
Come on.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
You got to disrupt it just enough where it slows that running back down, and then you can. Hopefully someone that comes in and cleans it up.
On the defensive front. A 3rd and long coming up here. Brown wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you start to get in the 4th quarter and it's a one-score
Brown
game,
is killing
you got
us,
to do
dude.
whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra
There he goes
first
again.
downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Come on, boys. Honestly, it's the D-line.
He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's
He
Smith.
got the first down. He went backwards.
Tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Oh,
and the
man.
Bulls have it with a first
Well,
and
they're in
10.
field goal range, so at this point, it's just keeping them out of the end zone.
He wants to throw.
They went that way. That's
Finds
fine.
his back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
No quarters here.
Long drive continues as the
No
offense
quarters
keeps
here.
working the
Looks
ball
like
down the field.
running stacks.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Got it in the middle with Eccles.
Went the
And
wrong
he'll
way.
go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
Bro, it's a hell of a drive, man. I can't get them off the field. They've had 2 third downs.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Okay.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll
I'm gonna call
find his
timeout
way out
here.
and maybe pick up a yard. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Let's bring up
Going
safety
to work in the red
blitz.
zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll do it
Oh my
himself.
God, no!
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, South Florida. And they grab the advantage.
I'm garbage, y'all. I'm garbage. I had him there, and I think we
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter,
I had him.
in crunch
I
time,
straight had him,
to take
too.
the lead in this
I was
football.
right there.
Brown will throw it. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7.
We got to score a touchdown now. We can't even kick a field goal.
That touchdown drive.
All right, let's start at the 25.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Let's see if this try that go does better here.
Ready to go to work. First down
worked
here
out
with
as well
time
for us
remaining.
last time.
One more play until the 2-minute warning. He'll try to do it himself. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence of this.
All right, we're at the
offense is going to
29.
make a play.
Or excuse me, the 34.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down.
Oh, wide
Fires
open
to the
Bridgewater.
wideout.
Juke
Wide
move.
open downfield.
39-yard line.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard
That's what's up
line.
right there. All right, let's play some
And
clock
he had
here. We
go
don't want to score
a
too quick.
long way to reel
They'll just
that
go right
ball
down the
in. He
field. They'll just
started
kick a
off
field
way
goal.
on the right, across the entire defense.
Dude,
made the
Bridgewater
catch on
having
the
himself
other
an
side. Here's an
uncarry.
example of how this offense can really attack every corner of the football field.
On the run,
Good
it's
block
Boone.
here. Good block.
And that's a very productive
blocks.
first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Should we go? Why
Just
let's
always
just
hard
do another
about
run here.
staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing
We're at the
just that.
30. I mean, it's not going to take us long to score at all. So we got to be under at least, we know 17 seconds. So honestly, the way they've been kind of torching us up anyway, probably want to leave.
Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Okay.
Fast as they get in there.
God dang it, dude.
Make that
All right, who's sitting there? X is
Blink,
sitting.
You missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy in the
Oh
goal.
no.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting
in
pressure
trouble.
initially and then forcing him outside the pocket after
I'm in
that.
trouble.
Excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you
Chad, I'm
see
in
the
trouble.
speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down.
All right.
The completion well past the sticks. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly.
All right, we're kind of far out here. We're at the 26-yard line with 17 seconds left, so I kind of might have misplayed my hand here a little bit.
Now a fresh set of downs.
They're trying to get to it. And he can't get it off.
Now we're in trouble,
Taken
man.
down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. First down sack pushes it back. Now it's second down. Looking to throw it to McCosker. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
I'm out of timeouts.
This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose,
Oh God,
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stays. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm gonna get you next year.
So that's gonna do it for us. For Jesse Palmer.
Another 0-1 start to our season
David
right
saying,
there.
so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bro, I don't know why we'd be struggling like that. We never were in this game. Like, we had a good second quarter, and then... Man. Well, we leveled up at least, for what it's worth. Damn, dude. We can't beat UCF, man. Alright, it is what it is. Doesn't affect our big ball plays, so I mean... On to week 2. Week 2 we go. Alright, we're sitting at first on the fourth, so we're sitting on first and second on a lot of these, which is good. Coach Prestige, not looking good. Not looking good. A lot of people want to transfer because of our Coach Prestige. I'm not a fan. Defense has let us down, man. Defense let us down. Alright, let's take a look at the recruiting here. Alright, quarterback's sitting nicely. We're in the top 8, which is nice. Or excuse me, wide receiver. Why did I say quarterback? Alright, wide receiver. Alright, we're gonna stay on him. Alright, we're second, very close second for this left outside linebacker. Ugh. Miami's got quite a lead on us though for Jalen Frazier. We're first on this right end, which would be huge. First on the cornerback, first on the receiver. Hey man, we're close there, but I don't know if we can catch. Looks like Ole Miss might take that. Let's remove that. Fortunately, it looks like Ole Miss is gonna take us. Dude, can we sneak in and take that, or are they gonna? Because I would happily take any right ends. All right, so we're gonna move 50 hours there. Wake Forest, what the hell, man? Louisville's taking that one. Okay, we got locked out on the right tackle. Left tackle cut us off too. Alright, let's see here. Maybe we could steal this, well, we got strong safeties. Can we steal... Oh, he's a bust too. I don't wanna... What the heck? They said they couldn't find our ticket. Alright, tell you what, maybe we can chase down this right end too. I don't have enough points. 25, 10. Alright, we'll move him back on the right end, I should say. Alright, so we're good there on recruiting. Looks like we'll get a couple prospects, some depth, I think. We do have a lot of young players as it is, so I mean, we don't really need to overhaul our roster too much. I know, it's KP. Already 0-1. Starting off strong. McCluster's decent. He's fast, though. He definitely is fast. Holy hell, dude. He is fast. Wear and tear. A little bit of wear and tear on him. It's the defense. Our defense has got to get some pressure. That D-line's got to get some pressure. All right, let's hop into it. Game 2, K-State. Opening of Big 12. This one's a huge one, though. This is where it matters. At Manhattan, Kansas. I never got a chance to go up there for an OU game, when OU was in the Big 12.
Welcome to Manhattan,
I've seen it on TV. I
where you'll
absolutely hated it. And then they put it in the turf, and I hated it more.
And inside Bill Snyder Family
Man,
Stadium,
going up to K-State was just not
every
fun.
man,
It was not a
woman,
fun
and
time.
child love the Kansas State Wildcats. What a
Heck, when they came to
scene
Norman,
this
it was
is.
not fun. They'd always come to Norman and get a couple victories, too. Can't stand K-State, if you can't tell.
Leaves the visitors dizzy, as we'll see a squad
They seriously annoy the hell out of me.
the UCF
Stupid
Knights
purple colors.
taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats.
Alright, we got a ranked team on the road.
Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to
Snyderfield, Bill Snyderfield.
No shot at a return. It's out in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Here we go. Chance to redeem ourselves. If we can go 1-1 and 1-0 in Big 12 play, it would work out a lot better for us. Columbus, Nebraska.
A staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback
Come
when
on.
you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
The D-line's just not there. Like, we got 3 sacks in this game because our quarters doing their job. But can't rely on the quarters to do that every. There we
They'll
go.
leave it with him. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a
That's
loss
what we're
of
looking for
5.
right there, baby.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Johnson wants to throw it. Coming after it.
All right, we'll take that. 3 and out, baby.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
All right, 3 and out on
Kansas State will
K-State
have
there.
to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
It's gonna be a slobber knocker.
Makes a move.
It's gonna be a slobber knocker,
Turns
folks.
like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up
All right,
just a little
got
bit
Penny
of
Boone
yards.
with his
Up on
86
field.
speed. That's why he's
The
only got
Knights
86
offense
speed.
has the ball for the first time.
I guess I didn't
David
take that
will
into
see
account when
just
I
how
redshirt.
effective
I mean, I
they
didn't
can
really. He was
be
the only
on
one I
the
could
ground
redshirt. So
running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do
I was definitely
what they
looking
do,
at,
and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back.
rating when
You're
I
a
did
great
that. Let's do a
linebacker.
counter.
Let's see
Counter
who
seems
wins
to
this
work out
game.
well for
There
us.
have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this
All right,
running
but
back down.
first
This linebacker,
true road
he's
game
got
for
the
our true
athleticism
freshman.
to do it himself.
And how about the efficiency on that
Wait,
one?
no,
It'll bring up
UCF,
2nd and
not
4.
the USF was, but
These guys got
our first
knocked around in
conference
Big 12
road
play
game.
last year. That has been
There we go. I'd say
a motivating force here in
first
the
conference.
offseason.
Yeah, and you hope it's a motivating force. You hope they were talking about it. You hope it matters to your team.
Oh,
that
jeez,
last
there's
year was a
literally
very
nobody
big
open.
disappointment with
I
expectations.
could throw it away.
And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes
I
down.
clicked the button and it just
They'll
didn't.
come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long.
I pissed the crowd off. I made them
It'll be
be
a
quiet.
draw. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down.
Oh, I'm sure there's some people
See if
booing
he
me
can
on that
help
one.
the coverage team out with
Ran a
this.
draw play. What are you doing?
Gonna make
Why you
sure
running a
he
drop
doesn't get a
play?
return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds.
Back on the
K-State
defensive
has
line.
the
We
ball back, and
go
the Power Cat offense returns to the field.
slant
The
left just in
last time we
case.
saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3
Good
and out,
stuff
Jesse.
there. There's a freshman linebacker doing this thing
in
too.
that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Oh,
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
ooh, that's dangerous.
You know,
See, I
it's a
sat
good
on the tight
decision by
end.
the
I
QB
sat on the
because
tight
his
end curl.
intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
dances away to buy time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Short
That's
gain
fine.
on the play before he slides.
Go ahead and slide
This is
there.
why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes, they put faster
Good
guys
stuff
on
by our
the field.
defense so
They've
far.
got
Let's
all
see if
the
we can take
different
advantage, though. We
exotic
gotta get some
looks
points on the
they've been
board.
all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line, it confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays,
Especially if we're
trying to do
gonna start
something right
K-State
to get a
territory,
first
man.
down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
We gotta take
UCF
advantage.
has it once again. What
At
do you
least
think
3
about
points.
that? After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create
Shoot
some
ourselves in the
momentum.
foot,
Just
man.
get a few first downs and I'm in
There's
scoring
nothing else
position.
to it.
The
Negative 4
offense set
yards.
for a first down play. To the air. It's McCluster.
Bro, we can't even get a half
And he
screen
was
off.
hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to
run,
do a better
though.
job up
Puts us
front
back in,
protecting this
contention
guy.
at least,
It's going to be
but-
difficult to put up points.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow
halfback
down
angle. That's our best bet
really
right now.
aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles
They're
to run upfield.
ripping apart
The
our
offensive
offensive
linemen kind
line.
of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Throws to the back.
He dropped it.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like
I know y'all saw that. They said 65 yards.
They find
What?
creative ways to get in the ball. Really good coaches
Sir.
get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football.
This might be coffin corner. Yes.
And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds.
Let's go.
Right around the goal line. And
That's
here comes
huge.
the Kansas State offense back onto the field.
That's huge,
Boy, 3
boys.
and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time
Oh,
around.
what are we
Yeah, the
doing?
last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put
Oh,
something together.
10-yard run.
Yeah, they had
pass.
bad execution on that last
Come
drive, so
on.
they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit in this one.
Ever since they invented the
had
forward
him.
pass,
They
the
had
tight
him in the
ends
back.
have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation.
Get
or
him.
They can release and come out.
Get him out.
And down he goes back at the 3.
All right, back there you go, man. Back there you go.
Backed up. There's 2 options that they're going to do.
All right, we're gonna do 4-2-5 here. We're gonna cover 2 because he's not gonna have time.
Shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get
Let's
to the
slant
QB and
this.
get after that sucker.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
There we go. They're going
Showed
backwards,
off a
baby.
few moves, but not enough to get away from
And
all
3
of
tight
those
ends here. We're
defenders
going
as
goal
they
line
stop
again.
him for a loss.
All out.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching
Yep.
film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver.
Oh, no.
And different ways they were going to try
Hello?
to get him involved.
Afterburners coming. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And how about
35-yard
this
gain.
offense? What do you think as a defense right now? I'm thinking pass, bringing in guys, making sure I stay deep, playing for the
Nah,
pass.
I can't.
and they run
I'm
the
running
run
my goal line
right at him,
formation.
Trying to catch him off guard, get the big yardage, big play, first down for this offense.
Can't run myself in my goal line formation.
Kansas State really has this drive rolling.
Bro, they've gone backwards, but they've gone forward.
He'll come out throwing on first down.
Oh my God.
Catch in the middle, big slice. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Wildcat.
Here comes K-State, man. We had him against the backs.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
Oh,
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
I felt sorry for him there. Holy
Success
cow.
has a lot to do with selling that fake. You
Oh.
can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Trying play action.
Let's see.
Outside
Bruh.
the pocket, lets it go. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Oh, he went out of bounds. No way. Wow.
So the decision has
Wow.
been made, and the
That
coach will
was, we got
take
bailed
the
out
penalty.
there, dude.
They've got
He was
some
so
work to
open,
do on
too.
this 3rd and long from the 40.
Back up.
Johnson looking to throw.
He's got so many
Wiggles
options here.
free. Going deep. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Kansas State. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this, a running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes...
What is this jump right here? I hit triangle.
They're just naturally
And he
so
just
good
looked at
when they have the football out in space.
Are you
Their
kidding
vision,
me?
Their creativity, their ability to make people
2 plays.
miss. And this guy
That was
shows
like a
right there.
10-play drive and 2 plays were positive. Everything else was negative.
Now if you're this defense moving forward.
Dude, that was 3rd and
And
20
with the
too.
extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin
It was like
Collins in the
98 yards.
studio.
Almost like 2
Kevin?
plays.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup.
It sucks because we're not moving the ball at all.
Indiana is
So
currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's
Sort of fade
capable of
here.
it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to
Old
Old
Dominion's taking it to
We've got
Indiana.
our eye on things here, and
Fires into traffic, picked off. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Wildcats. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense,
Oh,
great job
brother,
making
it's
the
going
interceptions
downhill real quick.
Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't
It's
be
going
content.
downhill
Take that
real
thing all the way
quick.
back.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21.
He was open.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They've got the screen
There we
set
go.
up.
There we go.
At the 35, he's open. And he was off to the races.
Honestly,
after the catch,
let's
and
go
they
deep one here.
finally drag him down.
Can't hurt us.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
Look for Richardson here.
Looking to pass. It's McCluster. Feeling some heat.
My guy will hold on to his
And the
block,
incomplete
man.
pass will wrap up the first quarter. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries
Oh,
the lead into the quarter
Kansas
break.
State,
They came
dude.
out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first
Third
quarter stats.
and 15, and then 3rd and 20, man, and they still got it. Like, at that point, what
Now
do you
the
do?
challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it
E,
get out of hand.
I like to say
as we
the
start
EA,
the second.
DDA,
They'll go back
be
to
real,
work
man.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 36.
Yeah, we're working
Maybe
up
a
for us here.
3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big
7.
game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger
There we
runs.
go.
Finds his tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not
Not
before
what we're
the
looking for
big
initially,
pickup
but
and a first down
we'll
for
take
this
anything we can get
offense.
at this point.
New set of downs after that completion. The give out of the gun.
Good run, good run.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense.
Honestly, probably need to get
wrestled him
Penny
to the
some
ground.
more,
Got 6 on
more
first
runs.
down. Now a lot
He's
of
a decent
offense
runner. He just doesn't
second
have the
and
speed. He lacks the speed.
He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving.
Dang, dude. Nowhere to
He'll
go.
pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
Well, great job there by the defense
Still
because they
bad
weren't
shit.
able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere,
I hate that the
nowhere
running
to throw
back's
the
gonna be
football.
doing that route.
Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative
He's running
play,
the
but you
out
also
route
don't
here.
give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
All right, Bridgewater.
It's complete to the left.
Bridgewater having himself a
They'll
season
pick
already.
up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Got his
It's okay.
man. He's run out of
Bridgewater
bounds,
again,
but
doing
not
his thing.
before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs.
Ah!
Pocket starts to
Dude,
collapse.
the guards are getting
And
destroyed.
it pays off the sack at the 20. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up
It's the
this
guards,
drive.
dude.
2nd and 19. Going for it all.
Easy money.
Snagged in the end zone.
Easy money.
Touchdown Knights.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space.
He killed
When
that
the
safety,
offense
man.
goes empty, you get receivers and
Still
tight
by
ends
a
and
penny
running
there.
backs lined up out wide. You've got to
Made a good
expand,
defensive stop
and
here.
It's harder to cover on the back end.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
It's funny.
On the move from inside his 5.
Bam.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground.
I'm never getting the 120K the rush stuff from the other night. 2 games and I'm at 1200 bokeh. I tell you what, KP, I'll hop on after this game. If you still want to be on. Dude, I bet we could get knocked out in like 3 games.
And that's a real thing.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I tried earlier too, and I got, I think it was like 2,000. This is gonna take longer than it took us to get to it.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged
Just let me know.
model. You've got to score
I don't want to
points
play
in
through
it.
this.
You've
We're
also
struggling.
got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their
The
win.
quarterback's not. He's going to be nice. It's just going to be. Ooh, I can't believe he held on to that.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll
Alfred putting
lose
on
yards
the
on
camera.
that. Now facing a 3rd and long.
29-50.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Got you.
Looking to
Oh
scramble.
no.
He'll pull it down. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Here's this offense with a fresh
I
set
can't
of
get off the
downs.
field with this team. Oh, nice block.
Pull and throw off
That's
the
a good
RPO. He's run out of bounds, but a big play
Good play
on that
call.
one.
I can't
It'll
be
be a
mad at
first
that.
down. The Wildcats are on the move.
What I'm mad at is my offensive line.
They'll go
Or
to
my
the
defensive
ground.
line right now. It's just not.
A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's
Who's the one
2nd and 10.
blitzing here? You blitzing?
Using his legs, it's Edwards. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning.
No, they're not going to
It's the 2-minute warning,
Kinda
and we'll
glad
see if
they're
the
running,
offense can tack a little something extra on their
cover
lead
2
before
there.
the
Let's
break.
run cover 3.
Here they come,
We're
facing
running with
3rd and long
3
from
down
the
linemen
40.
too. Since we're not getting there anyway.
From the gun, wants to pass.
There we go.
And the ball is picked off. Got some
Dude,
room to
Balfour.
run. Inside the
Balfour,
10.
baby.
He'll finally go out of
Oh,
bounds,
he wanted
but
that.
He was showing off all the skills after that interception.
Dude, he had that hit on the
These were
receiver
split
and then
conditions today
a
in
pick
this
there.
game.
Also
Wide
pick
receiver
6.
just didn't seem to really get a
Nice.
good grasp on the ball when
Nice.
it hit his hands. It didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense
Let's
able to
go.
come away with the pick.
I don't know why he threw it.
And
He
back
had
up,
nothing. I
first
thought he was
and
going to throw
goal.
away.
This
Honestly.
defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. Dropping back, it's McCluster. Bought a little time.
Oh,
lets
he
it
held
go.
on. Touchdown.
And it's caught.
Is that Bridgewater?
Touchdown,
It is
UCF.
Bridgewater. My man's on a hot streak to start the season.
Man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game.
Well,
You trailed a little bit in the
just
first
like that,
half,
we got some
stayed
momentum.
calm. If this passing game can continue to
Tie
heat
game,
up,
get the ball
look out in the
back.
second half.
Hopefully, we don't give up any points right here, but
Set to kick it away.
looking good for us here. Defense looked good there.
And he takes this from
Honestly,
inside
defense hasn't
the
played
5.
bad. It's just like big
Nice
chunk
job
plays.
executing
3rd down,
all of
just
the
can't get off the
assignments. They
field.
put a stop to that return at the 22.
But yeah, KP, I'll run some rush. A couple games of rush.
Back onto the
Straight
field.
there.
After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier
Oh.
said to you on the sideline.
Good chance that I passed it.
Do
Well,
that
he's still
again,
running,
you'll
you
be
know.
right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go
nickel-
out.
our
You
nickel
gotta call
corner
your
there.
plays, and I
Keeps
hope
running,
this
gets a
coaching
pick
staff
on
isn't
that.
gonna be afraid to throw it this drive.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down.
Okay.
They'll give
Just
him
spins
4 on
around
that
like
one.
that.
It's 3rd and 6.
I'll say this, man, in college
Okay.
football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off,
Oh,
getting
it
there at the
accelerated
point of
clock.
attack,
Get outta
once
here.
the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Dude,
Fires
Balfour
to
is
the big
on
fella.
fire.
They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch.
He's
but a
on
good
fire,
stop
baby.
with the
There's a reason why he's on
Really
fire.
good job by the defense being
2
defensive,
tackles.
understanding the situation of the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle. Force the
Why'd you call
fourth
fair
down.
catch? Come on.
He'll be content with the
I did
field
not call
position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line.
Balfour
Now
carrying the defense
UCF
right now.
offense ready to go back to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop.
Dude, they're running a spy on my quarterback, too.
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does. Get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
All right, let's just get to halftime, man. Maybe we can feel it.
Getting after the
Let me not be so
quarterback, making him
pessimistic.
feel uncomfortable. The third sack of the day. Hard to have a good passing attack when your quarterback's trying to throw from the back.
My offensive line is just
Close on that one as
not
he
helping me out.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
we brought a blitz. They brought the blitz.
To the running back.
Oh, he's so slow.
Still on his feet at the 45.
All right, that was crucial.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense
I don't care that was out of
rolling with a
bounds. We're gonna
first
call
down.
timeout. All right, we got one timeout. Let's win this smarter than we did the last time. I don't know why I thought I had 3 timeouts like an idiot.
Looking to go up top on first down. Dances away from the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Actually, I don't know
That
backwards.
defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Oh my God,
And he
dude.
feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more
We
plays.
gotta Hail Mary it. That's
Just
it.
enough time for one final play of the half. Throws toward the end zone.
Come on, baby. Oh.
It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite
Well, we get
connect.
the ball back. So.
That's gonna wrap
Man,
up
that
the
was a
first
terrible
half.
execution
Now
there.
we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right,
Dude,
guys,
they
looks like
five
we've got
sacks.
a great scene there today in
Bro, they got 5
Manhattan.
sacks on me.
2 quarters of both sides feeling
I probably
each
need to
other
run the
out.
ball a little bit more.
And it's likely to come down
Dude,
to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Little Apple.
Bro, a DoorDash order says she's on the way, and then
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
now she's like, oh no.
Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any.
Yeah,
place in
that was a
kickoff
sequence game,
coverage,
man.
and he'll
We
be
gotta-
stopped
we
at
gotta
the
sit on that.
17. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work.
Yeah, that was what we were running before. Let's run a match here. Let's start out playing the
Line gets
football.
set, first down.
Put some trust in our freshman quarterback. Oh, what the heck,
Looks as
man?
if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of
Okay, it did
game.
not take me 25 seconds to get there.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. First down here for the offense.
I swear, my burrito's gonna come back so
Back
cold.
to throw, it's McCluster.
Let's go, Bridgewater.
Fakes the grab on the left.
Ooh!
And they get him down. That big pickup on what they call the
I know
drag
you
route,
can
but if
see
you hit it on time, you can hit
Man,
the
Kevin,
turnover.
spice.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice
Oh,
job by the
dude,
QB there,
come
putting it out
on.
in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They sniffed that draw out. With a draw unit, you're going to have to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field. But the defensive line, the defense was not biting it. You could tell they were ready for it. Kane
good
got
stack,
him, the running back,
man.
got him on the ground.
That
quick,
crow combo's
fast,
been working out for us.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23?
So we got Bridgewater going that way.
From the gun, wants to pass.
I love that route because you can,
Using the
it's
quick
usually
game.
circle gets open.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Looking left.
Oh, Richardson.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make
We're
the
just
connection
our own
last
worst
time. Let's see
enemy
if they throw it
tonight.
again.
Like, seriously.
They'll try to pop the draw.
Bro, 86 speed is just not it.
Finding a
This
way
is
to put that foot in the ground and get it up to
not
the
it.
37-yard line.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets
short.
There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to this running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Getting some heat.
They tried to blitz. I got him this time. They tried to blitz me this time.
Makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Honestly, man, we gotta stay on the field. We gotta stay on the field.
Touch pass on the Jets.
Dude, the left guard is getting destroyed,
Even
dude.
though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The aerial assault continues. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Offensive line can't block for me tonight.
Offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're
Let's get
trying.
swatted.
That now the 6th
let's get
sack of the game for this defense.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set with the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed.
Give me a penalty.
Get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
No. He basically ran me over, though.
K-State has the ball.
Well, it wasted 2.5 minutes to get nowhere.
To the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave,
it's
too
crunch
predictable
time,
that
folks.
last drive. They got to do
Crunch time.
something here to get this defense on their heels.
Give to the single back. Tackle was made at the 28 after a pickup.
I'm not quite sure what the animation was, but
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Johnson looking to throw. Scrambling away.
Oh, he's gonna get there.
Oh, he's short. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. K-State
my man's
sends the punt
short.
team onto the field, ready to
Let's
move
go.
away.
Because he
He's
slid
getting a lot of
sideways.
work.
That's such
Fourth
a.
time he's punted tonight.
That's so unfortunate.
A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back.
Of course, he
deep in
didn't
their
call
own
fair
end.
catch there. He gets
And they'll
absolutely
get him on the
shellacked.
ground as the offense comes out to start the next
Why is
drive.
my center back in the game?
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that is
Tell you what,
identify
2nd and
where your
inches. Let's
best
go play
players are.
action
Just
here.
Give them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Yeah, and you see running backs in
Let's see if we can't run it.
play a wide receiver basically.
No, just go.
But you
Just
gotta
go.
find a
Go
guy
deep.
that you can
Bridgewater.
throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
So this safety's gonna have to make a choice between R1.
Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Ball in the air and
That's unlucky, man.
intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. On first down, here comes this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I was trying. He was open, or he had a shot at it. It just that defensive end just came in
Seeing
and
him run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the
slaughtered
tackle for a
us.
loss.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the
Tell you what,
stop.
let's bring a blitz here.
And a nice job by the running
Might
back,
not bring
finding
blitz.
space,
Cover
getting
3 it is.
downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for
Oh,
it
we
on
dropped
third
it.
down.
Okay.
Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They've
This is
decided to
huge
try
right
to
here.
go
Let's
for
see if he
field
hits
goal
us. And he missed. All
here. And
right.
that is no good. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
Still a
Now
tie
the
ball game,
UCF
indeed.
offense ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the
We'll look for
last drive,
Bridgewater
need to take care of the
first,
ball
and
this time,
then
Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he
Block
fight
by
through
Boone.
adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of
2
it.
picks.
If you're going to
2
be a
picks
great
is
player,
2 picks
you gotta learn
hurt.
how to handle
but
these mistakes and move on.
The offense setting up shop at
That's
the
what it is,
46,
man.
first and 10. To the air, it's McCluster. Now he's going to break the pocket.
Just gonna have to throw it away.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Let's get a good run play here. We haven't really run the football this quarter.
Finish, we could have tie game.
Quarterback's cold.
Quarter here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And
let's go to the quarter, man.
him to the ground after a short gain.
Woo. Bro, where's my order though? Oh my god, taking forever, man. They lost our order. She's driving. Thank God it was there.
We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats.
Dude, 2 yards rushing is not gonna win you any games. Negative 2 yard rushing, though.
These two teams about to find out what they're made of.
Right,
As we
come on.
open the fourth, all tied up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
Seeding.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Continues to
No
fight for
way!
yards. Picked his way through the traffic for 6, but it'll be 4th down and 3 yards to go. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and
poor
pick up the
progress.
first. They're throwing for it on 4th down.
Oh, what? That's not the play call I called.
It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense.
Dude, I'm getting absolutely destroyed.
He had nowhere to go with the 4th down. No, he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyway.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude
Who was
on the
that? Was that
ground.
Balfour
He was
again?
shedding serious
That was
tackles
Balfour
on his
again.
way to picking up the first.
Why is Alexander out there?
Oh, it's a reverse.
Sit down, boy.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
Tired of this crap,
It is
man.
so easy when you're a defensive player, when you watch a little misdirection of the ball go one way, to turn and to run. That's not my job. My job is to stay home.
Oh,
The
what are you
defense
doing
did a
out
good
here,
job
dude?
of that. Defense stayed home, made the play.
It's the guy that was like,
They bring him down
little
with a
jog
solid
down.
pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Nah, dude, we gotta hold
Really
it down.
need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field
Ooh,
goal.
I got halfback.
Off play action. They're
Yes,
bringing
bud. Let's
heat.
go.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Alright.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in.
I love
a
how we
huge
both jumped out to
spot.
like 14-14 in the second quarter, and then haven't done
Splits the
anything since
uprights,
then.
it's good.
All field
The kick
goals
was
are not
terrible,
great.
so that might be a.
Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man
The
credit
silver
for getting
lining
out
here.
there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all the pressure, with all the eyeballs
Alright,
on
man.
him. He
We
delivered.
choked it the last time. Let's try not to do it this time.
The
We only need a
UCF
field goal
offense
now,
back
though.
on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
At the 40, there he goes. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Johnson wants to throw it, trying to get to it. He's got his man.
Where's anybody?
Across the 25, he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10.
Wasting clock. That's what we're doing.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal.
Oh, we did
They
it.
get him on the ground at the
some
3-yard
misses in
line,
there.
but this defense is taking some punches.
It is.
2nd and goal for this offense.
I got a feeling they're gonna sit here.
On the ground.
Football!
Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose.
Oh,
He picks it up, still on his feet. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least it
Oh,
got
that bounced
and let's
forever,
hold on
too,
just a
dude.
minute here as the
That
officials
bounced
are going to have
forever.
a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call.
Almost like for the better or what?
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. They're trying to get to
we're
it.
still in this. We need a
Pressure
touchdown
got
win.
to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never
Fine.
doubt.
Doesn't really mean too much. Field goal isn't
So
going to win
after
it. So
putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it
now we're
away.
pretty much in an all or nothing situation again.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
All right, I need my freshman to show up, man.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play.
Got 3 turnovers tonight.
Running back searching for a hole. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. We've
This
reached
is like
the
finding
2-minute
a good
warning, and the defense
lane-
needs to come
lane
up
we
with
can
a
run
stop
out
to
of.
close this thing out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Quarterback extends the play.
Oh,
A
no,
deep
that's not
throw
enough.
as the clock winds
No!
down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
I don't know why we held it in the air like that, dude.
And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between
Oh, my
milking the
God.
clock and trying to get another score.
I think if
I already
you're
used
the
my
coaching staff too,
frickin'
you
timeouts,
like to
man.
see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
I timed the hell out
Defense
of that.
uses
Just
a
saying.
timeout quickly,
I
trying to
timed the
get
hell out of
that
that.
ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
We got hurt.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Okay,
Kansas
okay.
State will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope
Oh.
the punt can bail them out. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line.
What was he trying to do with that?
UCF has it once again. What do
That's
you think
essentially
about
meant nothing
that?
outside of
There's
reusing my
plenty of time
timeout.
to
So
work with here, but they have to be highly
do have a hook.
efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't
I
let
couldn't
the
juke him
moment
out of
get
there.
too big. Play within yourself, David, because this
That's
guy's
safe place
practiced the
here.
situation
No sacks.
before.
You can't get
No
sacked, that's for
doubt.
sure.
Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little
It's
bit
right there.
and possibly use my timeouts.
Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to move it through the air.
That was not it.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This defensive linemen have hints in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back
Let's go
there,
this way.
hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you
Look for
sack him
Richardson
this
here.
much, of course he's going to be flushing. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick 6. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look
Yeah, a little
good
bit.
for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen,
Ridiculous.
they're not going to be able to go make a play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know, if you can break that play and you
Well,
get
that's
past
ball
that
game,
level,
folks.
it
That's
might
ball
be
game
to the
right there.
house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick 6.
Yeah, they're gonna take a knee.
Running out the clock
That's
seems
the
to be
stuff.
a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory
He just leaves them
formation.
like floating, man.
Quarterback
I
takes
gotta
a knee, and
understand.
they'll start this new season with a victory. Bitterly disappointing start to the
That's a
season
tough
as
loss
they
right
can't
there,
come up
dude.
with a W and open 0-1.
There's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not
5
the
turnovers ain't
performance
gonna
they
win you
were
very many
expecting
games,
here
guys, that's for
today,
sure.
but there were plays
Oh,
to be made
man.
on the field. And David,
That's
I think
pain.
moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Pain and Spain.
And when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.
That one hurts because
of
it's Big
EA
12 play. We
Sports
just lost a
College
Big 12
Football.
play right there. So, it is what it is. I felt that one. Oh, I mean, the quarterback's good. It just he needs time to develop. And so now I'm on the fence of like, do I redshirt him and get like 3 good years out of him, or do I just develop him now and get 2 good years out of him? Because, man, we're just on the cusp there. We just can't finish it off. All right, recruiting. We're starting to slip a little bit there. I really need to keep a cluster here. That's what's gonna suck. Alright, we're on a bye week. Thankfully. UCLA beat Georgia. Wow. Something that won't happen in real life. Let's see here. Arizona's 1-0. Got Kansas State moved up in the rankings, of course. Oregon State's ranked now, so we get to play another ranked team here next week. I believe we get Kennesaw State. So we'll be able to rack the ship with Kennesaw State. Hopefully we can figure some things out, man. Yeah, because we'll get Oregon State and Cincinnati back to back. And at Baylor. Oklahoma State has a home game, which is terrible. Terrible. Man, we're there, man. We're there. But alright, y'all, let me take a quick or should I just end stream? Oh, we'll do Rush on stream tomorrow. KP, I'll play Rush with you off stream. But I appreciate y'all coming back though on the first night. I appreciate y'all. Quick little short stream. I usually do 3 games, but tonight it's just trying to get used to this team, trying to get back to streaming, you know. And I appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. I mean, we're back. We're back. So, be on the tune tomorrow for EAFC. EAFC comes back, so we'll get back into some unfortunate gameplay that's been absolutely atrocious lately, but yeah. Like KP, I'm gonna eat my burrito like in 5 minutes, and then we'll finish this first game. I want those packs. The pack play's been pretty crazy. So that being said, y'all, be sure to hit the TikTok. Be sure to like the Twitter, all that good stuff. And if you made it this far in the VOD, hit the subscribe button. For more the UCF Dynasty rebuild. It's gonna be a stressful year this year, so hopefully we can rebuild this year and then really hit the ground running for 2026. So, like I said, y'all, appreciate y'all. First day back. Always we get to hit out with the mantra this time, man. Hit out with the mantra. Stay froggy, y'all. Peace.